The Ebro, Laura, Rosenberg Show.
N.O.R.E heard us talking shit about him. He stepped in the studio.
Yeah,
N.O.R.E.
Thank y'all for having me.
Now, y'all triggered Rosenberg this weekend. You was up there with Mero and them, and then Rosenberg jumped on the IG talking about, what was you saying?
So, no, the clip, to be clear, the clip that Hot chose to put out, and I'll just let everybody know, I hit Mero and Kaz about this too.
God damn.
No, I did. I texted him because I'm like, why Hot?
He is petty.
No, because I said Hot. I said Hot. I texted him and said, damn, Hot's not going to be happy till we have beef. Because they put up a clip, and the headline in the clip was, N.O.R.E talks about how Hot 97 finally sounds like New York again.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that.
You got me now.
Okay.
So, and then in the clip, N.O.R.E, you were there. You sat down with them, and you're like, yo, man, you know what feels good? New York, this sounds like, radio sounds like New York again.
Right. New York sounds like New York.
New York sounds like New York. And I guess my feeling was, and Ebro was being defensive on your behalf too. I don't think anybody hates Laura, even though she's a big time out of towner as well.
No, all three of y'all.
All three of us. All three of us. Right.
Yes.
So I guess the way I felt was, it seems like, and it wasn't just you, there are several people who I love have had that conversation where I feel like they're showing love to Mero and them doing the show, which is great. And I'm like, can't they just say, congratulations, I'm so happy? Why does it have to sound like it's a stab at what you replaced?
Go ahead. I'm stuck on, why is it even about you?
Right.
Like, why do you care?
I'm stuck on that. Like,
Oh, we all against you right now?
I'm stuck
Hey,
on
N.O.R.E,
that.
because you thought it.
Well, because N.O.R.E will tell you, like, I don't give a. I've never cared.
No, well, but we know that. What do you mean? We talk about it all the time.
But here's why. Because in any city you show up in, all they really care, and I've lived in many cities. All they care about is, are you showing their culture love? And are you supporting their stuff? And I've done a lot of work to do that.
And I still feel like we've gotten shit on.
And when I make a misstep or I don't do something they like, the first thing they're going to do is, you ain't from here anyway.
It's the truth. I've been living you said 20 years. But I've been living in Miami 17 years. I will never, ever be a Miami guy. They accepted me. Luke has gave me the pass. Trick Daddy has gave me the pass. Rick Ross has gave me the pass to say, hey, you've been out here this long. We got you. But there's nobody in the world will ever call me a Miami guy.
Right.
I was great friends with John Singleton, right? And he literally lived down the block from me. We used to hang out. We wouldn't post it or whatever. And I asked him. I said, "Yo, can I be on Snowfall? What's it called?
Snowfall. Yeah.
And you nailed that. I'm already more impressed with your broadcast. Snowfall, nailed it in one try.
Yeah. But he looked at me face to face, eye to eye, man to man, and said, "You will never be on Snowfall." And I said, "Holy moly, guacamole!" And he says to me, your New York accent, you can't act like you're from any other place in the world. N.O.R.E, I'm sorry, I'm your friend, but your accent does not go away. You cannot say you're from Philadelphia. Right. You cannot say you're from Delaware. You cannot be from Massachusetts. Right. You are a New Yorker, and that
maybe
is
Massachusetts.
It.
Maybe Massachusetts.
No, don't give me that. No, don't give me that. I'm a New Yorker. I listen. Listen, bro, you know how many times I used to bother you because I'm hearing you on the radio and I'm texting y'all in the morning. And I realized I'm kind of like stalking you a little bit. Like I love it. So
it was great getting texts from you in the morning.
Because that's what I want to hear. I want to hear. I want to be in tune with New York City. Although I live in Miami, I live where I live.
Right.
In my heart. So I love hearing.
But didn't you feel, and you felt like, in spite of the fact that 2 people from California and 1 person from D.C., you felt like on our show, we were still bringing you what was going on in New York.
That was my point. Yes, that was my point. That's what I actually said. But when I hear the new show, and hopefully y'all don't have beef with them.
No,
I'm not taking sides.
Not at all. Not at all.
But what I hear is, I do hear that New York accent. I hear that. I can smell a bacon, egg, and cheese. You know what I'm saying? I can smell the Timberlands coming through there, and it's a certain thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't probably never wear Timberlands in the summertime, right?
In the summertime?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
You see?
Yes.
That's
Whereas
why.
like Cypher would wear them to the beach.
Yes.
I'm not wearing Timberlands in the summertime.
That's why.
Yes.
That's a rite of passage for us. Like I looked the other day, I'm in Miami. I got a Gucci sweater, a shirt on. I'm not a Gucci guy, but I just happened to have one. Right. And it took me everything in the world to not put on my Timberlands because it matched so perfect.
Right.
But I don't get. I know that if a Miami person sees me and I go outside and I got on Timberlands, they look at me like I'm out of my mind. Only place in the world where that is accepted
is New York.
It's here.
Listen,
it's New York
listen.
City.
So I agree with you, right? And as they can attest to, I married a real deal Coliseum hanging New York Queens girl, right? That's who I met. Thank you.
Make some noise for that. Goddamn.
Make some noise, goddammit, for this happening.
Yeah. I'm taking over.
We are definitively different, right? Like she will point it out to me, like, "No, you're not from New York." You know, and I know that. I never wanted to be from New York.
Right.
I've been coming here my whole life as a visitor. It's where my family's from.
So why'd you jump on Instagram with all this?
Oh, he went at me. He's like, he's been living in Miami 20 years.
Yes.
I'm like, what a mother.
But what I don't understand, I'm
friend.
still like, that's why I just didn't clout. I'm not even in all this. Like, I'm not in all of this. I want to be liked and accept me.
But that's
who
you.
cares?
But that's you. And I'm envious that you don't have that gene.
Right.
I put 20 years on Hot 97.
I respect that.
I did 18 and a half years doing the show Real Late, where you know very well, and everyone that I knew was like, Rosenberg's our guy. Yep. All the New York artists
New York
knew
underground
Rosenberg's our
hip-hop.
guy who will support. It's not that I ever wanted
Say it again, because
Playing that underground New York hip hop. Yes, we appreciate it.
I was that guy
Yes.
for everyone, from the most underground to literally Diddy.
Right.
Everybody in the middle would
shit.
reach out and be like, he's playing that stuff. Calm down, N.O.R.E. Calm down.
I don't know where to go with that. Go ahead. Continue.
So I'm not saying I wanted anyone to say you're from New York.
Right.
I just want to say I understand it. I wasn't the guy they wanted. Chose.
No,
Let me finish. I'm not the guy they wanted. They chose. My
Right.
name, my voice isn't them.
Right.
I just want at some point someone besides the artists who know to say, "Hey, man, he's not from New York, but he fucking held it down for the last 20 years when people from New York who were on the box were not doing it." So y'all, so if I wore the Timbs and I'd originally been from New York instead of being from DC, then I'd be accepted. But because I did it and wasn't from there, it always has to be a quick pushback. So in that moment from you, who knows the real, I was like, why do you have to point that out? That's all.
Because
it's my friend.
Because he walked into a room
right.
with people who are from the Bronx,
Yep.
who are from Mia Bell's from Long Island,
Juanito's still there, Cass One's still
New
there,
Rochelle,
like-
all that. And Shawnee's from Queens,
Yep.
and he walked
Shawnee.
into a room full of people that have an intangible thing that he just articulated.
Yes.
Once again, it has nothing to do
You're
with
probably
you.
right. I guess
Yeah.
you're right.
It had nothing to do with you, but you once again,
You don't feel when someone says that they're talking about you at all?
no, because the other part is this. I'm not from New York. Like, I don't even know what to
Exactly.
tell you.
And I feel like they really try to use that to take like a little jab at
No,
us.
guys,
No,
it's not
no.
about you, man.
No, but listen to me. But I'm okay with it because I'm not from New York.
Right.
I am okay when people say I love the way they sound. Great, it's okay. I am okay. It doesn't make me feel any less. Bigging up somebody else doesn't make me feel any less.
It wasn't.
God damn it.
Let me tell you something.
Y'all doing an interview for me.
No, let me tell you, and let me tell you something
I
else
was
too.
supposed to
Let me
say
tell you
that
something
thing.
else because I've lived multiple places.
Okay.
Every hood thinks their hood's the hardest.
That's right.
Every hood
That's
think
right.
they got the most guns.
That's right.
Every hood thinks that
That's
their
right.
style of wearing whatever their style is the way it has to be.
Yes.
New York just has a lot more people than everyone else, so it feels like, yo,
Yeah.
you got to be from Brooklyn or you got to
Yep.
be from Queens. New York.
Queens.
But when you go to any hood all over the globe, they got their thing. New York is just an international city. It's very big, and people do want to make it here because if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. They got marketing. They got the narrative. They got all the stuff, man.
Greatest city in the world.
Greatest city in the world.
And we love it.
And by the way, they lying about that. They lying.
No, we're not.
They lying. Bro, they lying. N.O.R.E. You've been to Japan. You've been to Tokyo.
I've almost lived in Tokyo. At one
Why?
point.
Why? Because it's great.
clean.
It's
and
amazing.
clean,
I
and
mean,
everything
safe.
works.
It's safe. It
And,
works.
and by the way, I was #1 for 7 years out there. So
Give it up, goddammit.
Yeah.
But
I say that facetiously on some like it is a great town with
Right.
great culture and
Yes.
great history
Yes.
and all that.
Yes.
There's mad broken shit here.
Yeah, of
There's
course.
mad stuff that
Of
don't
course.
work. There's mad dysfunction and corruption and all
Right.
type of
Yep.
whatever. That's why N.O.R.E. been living somewhere else for 17 years.
That's
you know
right.
why? Because it's mother effing nice down there.
yes, but I love my city. This is
But
what
not
made
enough
me.
to live in it.
I was stressed. I was dealing with stress, and when for the first time I came to Miami, I knew I was gonna retire there. I knew I was gonna be there. Living on the beach does something different for you. Yes.
Cool,
You
Long
wake
Island.
up-
We got beaches out here, baby. Easy.
Yeah.
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore, no
Rockaway
problem.
Beach.
Rockaway Beach,
yes,
Long
yes,
Beach.
Yes.
Mad
But,
beaches.
I chose to do that. I chose to be there. I was stressed. I was going through it, and I wanted to get away. You know what I mean? And it embraced me. But I'm a New Yorker. I live in New York.
And honestly, but let's be honest.
Yes,
Let's be honest. Let's
super
have real
honest. Let's
talk.
go.
Rosenberg's triggered by whatever.
I believe Rosenberg. Let me just say something. I believe Rosenberg. You are a real classic hip hop guy, right?
Yes.
And you like belong like in boot camp clique, right?
Right.
You like that type of person, right?
Yeah.
And
Well,
you
CNN was in there too.
You probably been denied. Because it's the obvious reason. You're white. You're white. You know what I'm saying? So you probably been felt.
And I didn't have a fake generic name where you don't know that I'm white and like
Right.
super overtly.
Right.
Like Lord Jamar, when we finally hashed out our shit, Lord Jamar was like, "Yo, the audacity of your name just being Rosenberg, like you didn't even try."
Right.
And I was like, "Well, I thought that was the good thing." Like, by the way, that was our conversation when I first got up here. It was like, be yourself.
And you know me, I was like, be yourself.
What are you
man.
gonna
I'm trying to
go
be
by? I
somebody
used to
else.
go by something else. He was
Right.
like, "Your name's Rosenberg. You should go by Rosenberg."
Right.
And so, anyways, but yes, I am an underground
So you
guy.
probably have that feeling. So when you say, and you put it in work, like, you know what I mean? Sorry to switch the subject, but stay on the subject. Like, what you guys are doing right now, like, I was telling my brother-in-law out there, I was like, yo, I've never seen people leave a station and get right back to work. Like, y'all didn't take a day off. Like, I was like,
Friday to Monday.
Did y'all plan this? I'm
More to come.
I'm not
More
glazing
to
y'all.
come.
I'm not
No
glazing y'all.
glazing.
But what I'm saying is that is amazing. Like, I think no one is paying attention.
Some would say it's like a New York kind of hustle, a New York mentality.
I
Some
still
would say.
Congratulations.
Make
You're
him
New York
stop.
adjacent.
No, make him adjacent.
New York adjacent is me. But Ebro, one thing to the sensitivity though, I think it's also for me that because I've been here for so long and I've made it home, right? Like lived in the city the whole time I've been here, no plans to leave, and do so much on the underground here.
Bless you.
DC is no longer really my home like that. Like it's where I'm from.
That's where you're messing up.
No, but listen, I love it. It's where I'm from the DMV. But when I moved away and started a whole life here, and in that time,
Now you got kids. a wife.
DC's changed so much,
See,
and
that's
now
the-
this is where I'm at. So
that's
then
the
people
difference.
always.
See, you just hit my point.
Go ahead.
That's the difference. A New Yorker will never,
But
never, ever be from anywhere.
But that's
else.
New York. No,
that's New York.
100.
That's
that
why
is a
you're not
fact.
New Yorker.
My boy,
You know what I'm saying?
shouts to my boy
'Cause
Quartermain. My boy.
you embrace New York.
By the way-
but you embracing New York, but doesn't make you, because DC. You should never. That should always be your home. That
But
should
it's-
always-
But that's him though.
that's him.
That's me,
I-
and
a
I'm from
lot
the
of-
suburbs
lot
of
of-
DC. You know what I'm
a lot-
saying?
Ain't
Like
nothing wrong with
people
that.
from the Bay you ain't about to be
No.
from North. People from LA ain't about to be from North.
No,
Facts. But New York is the number one most. Your identity, you stand out.
You're the proudest.
No, but like my boy Quartermain has
Chicago
lived in
people are
Maryland
proud
for
too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Super
I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, my
You
man's
telling
been
me
in-
Detroit people ain't proud?
Detroit people are proud.
Play
But
around.
you just can't recognize them as New York's so easy to recognize.
Yes.
Like my boy's been in DC for 30 years, bro. Every time I see him, he's on some, yo, Peter, it's just Brooklyn every time. It never goes away.
there's no one prouder
No,
than a
listen.
Brooklyn guy.
So I guess the
Yes.
hard part is because I love New York
Yes.
and because the music
We got
here
your back,
is what
man.
I'm
We
closest
got your
to. I
back,
I don't
man.
want to need to be like poked on. Just be like, hey, Rosenberg, you're not from here, but it's
But here's
always
the- here's
love.
the thing. Here's
we
the
know
thing.
that you rep.
Right.
That's
Well, no,
it.
but- and here's another thing, and
Okay.
this is maybe why I don't care as much as you. And it's because if you was raised in the hood, then you just know people talk shit. It doesn't mean they don't love you. It has nothing to do with whether or not they love you, want you around, none of that. People just talk shit.
Facts.
And so what you have to realize is the fact that they care enough to even talk shit to you means they love you.
Yep.
That's just how I was brought up. Like, because when they don't talk about you at all, that means you're irrelevant.
Right.
Completely. The other thing that's super important here, whatever they're doing on that social media, I don't think they're competing with us. And if they are, congratulations, you played yourself.
Right.
Because they have a bigger competitor called the Breakfast Club. None of them people up there except Envy is from New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Okay.
Wait, so you weren't talking about them. You
I
see
wasn't
that,
go-
Ebro?
listen,
See, you
let me
thought
tell
you
you
thought he
something.
might be talking about everyone.
No, I
but he
didn't.
was
I
talking
didn't
about us.
think he was talking
You thought it was
about
about us,
I'll
Om?
be honest with you.
No, I thought he was just talking
wasn't
about what was going on in that
bro.
show.
I was just talking about that moment. Like, he hit it so much on the nose when he said, "I looked and I seen, Queens guy, Bronx guy," and it's like that. I felt at home. I did. I felt like, you know what? This is New York.
Did you not feel that way when you were on with us when we were in a different room?
Why are you making it about you?
Because he's a scorned woman, man.
Why?
No, because
I didn't even think about you. I'm sorry.
It wasn't about
Not in a
But
disrespectful
of
way.
course
but
he loved us. He would text us all the
all
time
the
when
time.
he's
I just
listening
said that.
to
I
us.
established that.
We all got,
you know that. You know
Yes.
that in your heart.
I
That's
know.
probably why you jumped out the window.
Of course.
And I loved it. I laughed so much because I was like, yo, my man Rosenberg
Listen, it was Friday
really
night.
in
is
his feelings.
emotional. Like, I've never seen him emotional.
Yo,
And
bro
by
launched
the
a-
way,
yo.
I love that you
Yo, N.O.R.E.
I love that
N.O.R.E. He launched a new podcast called
good.
Validate Me. About him
validation
examining
problems.
why he has validation problems.
oh my
And
God,
and
N.O.R.E.
and the next day,
You didn't drop a gun, did you?
no.
It's fancy cologne.
Cologne.
Fancy cologne.
It's Louis Vuitton.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know about my validation addiction, and then here I am on the weekend looking in the comments, and so many
was
people
killing
were
you
in
in
my
the
comments
comments.
killing me. People I know.
But what did you expect?
My friend, no,
What did you
Chanel's my
expect?
own publicist. She was in the
Yes.
comments being like, but Rosenberg, you're not from New York. I'm like, I'm not saying I'm from New York.
Okay, what did you expect when you put out that video?
Bro, I
What
was
did you expect?
I was gonna do a blog back,
I
but then I
just-
started looking at his comments. I was like, oh man,
they got it. They got ahead.
Yes.
I'm not, like it's listen.
You're a bad
If you're
guy.
not-
He was sitting around laughing at my comments. Yo,
I didn't say I wasn't laughing. I didn't say that. Oh yeah, but I would listen for anybody. If you're from New York, yes, we believe that we're the best people on this planet.
right.
We're best people on planet Earth. I've lived in Miami, like you said, 17 years. I only watched the Miami Heat game 3 times
Yeah,
because I'm loyal. I'm a loyal. Do you understand how hard it is to be a Knicks fan?
Yes.
Do you understand?
I love
how
Knicks fans the
hard
most. It's my favorite
Do
thing.
you understand how hard it is to be a Jets fan?
Oh, the hardest.
A Mets
Nothing-
fan.
It's not that hard to be a Mets fan.
Today.
But
Today.
it's not the same. And we're loyalists. The first time I came to a Miami Heat game, they got LeBron. This is like the week of.
Get close to the microphone.
This is like the week of, right? They got LeBron. They're losing. They're getting blown out. These people got up and left.
Oh yeah.
I was so offended. I was like, as a Knicks fan, we stayed to the very end. We don't care if we're getting blown out. Do you see Knicks fans? Have you ever been outside of Madison Square Garden?
I have been
Have you ever seen somebody? We at one point we had the suckiest team ever. Sold out every game.
Oh no, I've seen the Garden's
Every game.
It's different.
We are loyalists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why New York is a little different. You
Listen,
know what I mean?
I'm only backing off of some of the arguments I make because I don't feel like fighting with Ebro.
Right.
Because I hear everything being said.
Right.
I hear you.
Well,
And
fighting
some of
with
it's
me
just,
about what?
Because just some of it's still just dumb shit though. It's just like where do
no,
people
no.
draw the line?
Well, no.
Where?
No,
So if you live
listen.
2.5 hours out on Long Island, you only came to the city once every 5 years,
Here,
but
let's
you
get
made a
into-
classic hip hop album. You're from New York.
That's right.
You're counted from New York. That's
right.
You never came to the city.
To some. By the
some.
way, there's people who tell me, you a New Yorker now. I'll be like, you got it. I don't know if that's consensus.
Yeah, well that too.
I like you had a New York hat on. I love this. I love this debate. Why you have a
But
New York
but
hat
I don't
on.
know if
Yes.
that's consensus. And the other part is I think this goes deeper for you.
Go ahead.
To what he said about hip hop, right? Of always kind of being the white guy, the outsider, whatever. And also just not being accustomed to having to work this hard to be included, right? Like,
I've been working my whole career at it
no,
though.
in hip hop you have,
Right.
not in life.
Oh.
Right, not in, and for me, and the only reason it's easy for me is I'm a mixed kid from the Bay who moved around and did radio. I'm never black enough. I ain't white. I ain't from New York. There's
what
always
you're saying.
something that people gonna pick, right? Always something. And no matter how much I contributed to bringing reggaeton to the radio, to
I'm-
doing summer jams, to, asking N.O.R.E to fill in on the radio so he could even get the bug to do Drink Champs in the first place. To putting Joe Button on the radio. To all of that. All of that. Nobody goes, yo, but there's nobody ever that jumped up in a comment like, yo, chill. Ebro put on for New York Stop.
Yeah.
Never, not once.
Never. Yeah. And the one thing.
Never, not once. And I went on the front lines with Rest in Peace, Mr. C.
Wow.
Like on the front. Took bullets for everybody at the station. Wow. Flex everybody. Not one person goes, hey, man, yo, Ebro, thanks, man.
Hey, man, but
in public. But I don't expect them to. You know why? Because the expectation was I was on a team, and that was the role. You didn't get to Hot 97 because you wanted people to celebrate you. You wanted to contribute to hip-hop.
Correct.
And so you did that.
Correct.
Right? And now it's done. You're contributing in a different way, in a different place.
Correct.
And that's the end of it. Everything ain't always about me or you or all of that. But
hold on. But I want to make this point. There is nothing more New York. I've been coming here my entire life. I've been here the last 19. There is nothing more New York than getting on the box and standing on business especially about things related to hip hop and culture and New York. Our voices did not sound New York. But the kind of show that we did, which you listened to, the level of shit talk about real things, the episodes of our show were like, this doesn't sound like a radio. It could have only been a morning show in New York City. Where we were from, while I understand people focus on that and that's easy to, sure, we're not from New York.
All right.
Our show was so fucking New York. Do you understand the kind of content we were doing every day?
Absolutely.
The level of hardcore fighting with local politicians, bringing up all the local shit, fighting for music, getting artists on here who we didn't respect and saying shit to their face.
That's just wokeism.
But exactly. That's truly New York shit.
Yeah.
I had issues with you. I had issues with Jim. I had issues with Nikki. Why? Because I always got on the box and said what I was going to say. Yes, that doesn't make me from New York. But my point is, we were doing real shit. Meanwhile, you could have someone who just is from New York, gets on the box, glazes every artist, takes money for records, is really a piece of shit. I'm sorry, Laura. Never really rep for anything. But hey, man, they do wear their Timbs right. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, but Rosenberg, but it's okay. My whole thing is that we delivered an incredible show for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay? And guess who loved us? New York.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's it.
What
that should
is
be
your
enough.
issue?
That should be enough.
I don't know. What's my issue with everything? I don't like when falsehoods are being stated. That's all.
It's not a falsehood.
But it is. Sometimes it is.
It's
Because the show was very New. Our show was very New York.
But it
We are
wasn't
not.
about you. It was about him walking into a room with a bunch of people who happen to be from New York.
I think that's
And
plausible
we love it, and
deniability.
it's okay. I'm not from New York. I love it. Look, you're wearing a Harlem shirt. You got New York. I got New York on my back. I love it. I love this city. This is my home. I'm not from here. I have a Dominican from the Bronx as my partner. My child was born downtown Manhattan. Yeah. I love it. And that's and I'm okay with that.
And by the way, listen, no one's
This is so annoying to me.
Fuck out of here.
It's so annoying.
I think it's pretty good content, honestly.
No, it's great content, but it's still annoying. Like,
But
it's
you're not
annoying
like me.
because
But it's
but
not
I don't
about
know.
you, because
Well,
it
no.
literally was about me. I have validation problems.
I-
You don't.
No, but look, I don't even know who, when you're looking for this validation from, who are you looking for it from? Right? Like, what is it from?
N.O.R.E, my friend, he didn't have to get up there.
Immediately came and sat down.
Yeah.
Immediately when you texted me, came and sat down.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know that at the time when I sent the message.
Yeah, but so maybe you should have just hit him
I
and
did.
been like, yo, come up.
I hit him right away.
I'm
and I
responding right back.
I didn't like go
I said,
roll.
let's go right now. I'll come on the show right now.
For the record, and also I just want to
And
say.
I came early. I know I'm the.
No, you were the earliest guest.
The earliest guest.
No, you're not a
I know
rapper.
it.
By the way, your rap
Well,
credibility.
that's because you woke up and ran a marathon this morning before you came
I ran
in.
a marathon, half marathon yesterday.
Congrats, by the way.
NYC half. You know what I mean? One of the best races. I hit my PR.
Personal record.
Yeah. Yes. I know.
Not Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Not publicity. Not publicity.
I didn't even realize I'm sounding mad. Like
You're mad runner
you're
talk.
Mad runner. I'll change the subject for
No,
for
please,
a second.
let's do.
It's only 2 times Times Square is shut down. It's one when the ball dropped, and it was yesterday. And you got to be elite, somewhat elite, or to be invited to this race. I got invited. United is my airline. It's the airline I'm not glazing. It's the airline I actually fly.
Okay.
And for them to put on this race, so I was so nervous because I was like, if they disappoint me, it might affect my relationship
With United.
Yeah, with United, of course.
And we all love United.
And they threw I'm talking about, this was a class act. I believe Tiki Barber was there. I believe he ran. It was at the end. It's Tavern on the Green. Everything is free.
Wow.
Like they put it on, and it was in my city.
It was in your city, New York.
It was in my city.
In your city.
I can run anywhere. I'm running in Hawaii in April.
Wow.
Nice.
Are you gonna do a full marathon one day?
I did the full marathon.
You already did the
man.
full?
Yeah, I can tell you don't follow me now.
I do. I do. You did the full too?
I did the full this year.
And followed up with the half.
I did the full this year in November, and then the next 2 days after that, I did the Lola Challenge. Now, people don't know what the Lola Challenge is. It's 3 days of running in Puerto Rico. So I did 26.2 miles in New York. Then the next day, the next couple of days, 5K, then 10K, and then a whole nother half marathon. I did it in the same week. I'm sorry, I'm long-winded, but check me out. I always wanted to do them. I didn't know they was in the same week.
Ooh,
So I was just like, every time you say, I'll do it next year, I was like, this is my year. I'm doing it. So last year I did it, and after I did it, a black guy comes up to me and at the end, and he's like, man, I'm so proud of you, man. Like, the image that people think of, and you coming out and you doing this, and he goes, but please, can you go get some rest?
Yeah.
like, I was like, sometimes you get the best advice from a stranger. You know what I'm saying? And so, my lifestyle is different. I was a rapper. I was, who would have thought that I'll be sitting in front of you guys defending my city, right? One.
I'm not attacking your city, but okay.
One.
He's defending his comments.
I'm actually sitting here with a medal.
Yeah.
Like this medal, like getting a Rockefeller chain, getting like, a Wu-Tang chain, like a logo, like this means just as much to me. Like
You put in a different type of work for that.
I feel like this could settle depression.
Oh,
know
yeah.
what I mean? Like when a person puts it's not expensive. This is not, but when you get that medal on you, and it's a certain euphoria, it's a certain feeling that you feel, and you're just like, yo, I want to do it again. It's like I know I'm insane.
Yeah.
I know I'm a little crazy.
You're a little kooky.
Yeah, I know it, but I love it. I love this. Like I really, this is.
How many years is it now of loving the running?
17.
No, of loving running. You that
17 years.
It's been that?
You want me to look at my Nike Plus, please?
17
ready.
years.
Yes.
Yeah, remember that he started with the weight loss thing.
Yes.
Remember, and it was
Oh,
like
okay.
bouncing
It's been
around
that
with the weight
long
loss.
since
Yes.
you like.
Yeah, don't show your password on camera.
No. I'm showing my miles. Okay, hold on.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 17.
Now,
years.
while you look that up, I'd love to hear about
please.
maintaining your knees and your ankles and your back and like just the overall wear and tear of running for you.
Hector. Yeah, can you help me? What you said? My
Maintain
knees?
just your overall health, because there's
I mean, I to tell you the truth, can you pull it up for me? I cold plunge.
uh-huh.
I hit the saunas. I do a lot, but to tell you the truth, I don't pay attention to it. Like right now,
yeah.
I'm sore as hell. Right? I really ran a marathon yesterday.
Right.
A half marathon, excuse me. Look, 13,000 miles. Wow. Yeah, this is so.
Yeah.
I try to, but I have a saying. The only way to get better at running is to do more running.
That's right.
So in order for me, like, if I get sore, like, I actually go do more. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, that's my
Because
method.
once you get warmed up,
Yeah, that's my method. I don't
so
know.
you're not stretching, yoga, you're not doing none of that
no
other.
yoga, but I'm stretching. I do a little
But
bit
you
of
haven't had any serious knee or
Yes,
knock on wood.
I fell. I injured myself 2 years ago, and I don't know. I just kept going. I just was like, fuck it. Like, why?
And it was nothing serious though. You're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I mean, it was serious. It was next to a surgery. I was next to a surgery, and I didn't. I just was like, I was like, is it an emergency? And they was like, no.
Oh, so it's like a meniscus tear or something like that.
So and I got hired physical therapist. I get massages and things like that, and then it was. I don't want to say it's not still there, but it's like I'm ignoring it right now. Like right now, my whole hotel. I I go downstairs, they all like, ah! It's like, how can I stop? Like, how can I stop? They don't know N.O.R.E, the rapper. Every time I go to this hotel, I can't. By the way, if I'm falling off, I'm never coming to New York because I just come there and I just run. So if I go there and I'm on some, hey, I wanna party and drink, I can't stay there. That's
well, so this for your podcast. Validate me. This is validating.
Well, there is definitely a thing. People with the running and it's a different thing that people get addicted to.
Yeah,
that is the thing.
1,000,000%.
Now, if you have, how many days can you go without running?
If I do more than 3 days, it's over for me.
What do you mean it's over?
Like I fall off. Like I fall off.
Oh yeah, that's
so
real.
I have a rule. I guess it's 2-day minimum. 3 is my lucky number. So if I hit 3, no, I won't.
I want to be that.
Right.
Were you every
With
third
cycling.
day?
Yeah.
Like when I'm on, like this past week, I had so much going on, I couldn't really ride, but I still got my little moments.
Cycling?
Yeah, I do the
that's
road bike.
That's right.
And man, if I could be on it like that, bro. But I got the toddler in the house. There's so many. I got the jobs.
Yeah.
But you also though, you're not N.O.R.E. You're, from a discipline standpoint, you don't fall off. No, I would be the same way.
fall off.
So you don't fall off.
I thought you meant so like if you don't run for a couple of days, it's harder
to get back on.
Going. I thought that's what you were saying.
Oh yes. Running is she's a whore.
Go ahead, take us through it.
If you don't run, she's gonna run with somebody else.
Right. The running is.
And so you better keep your shit together. Buy her flowers.
Yeah.
Take on dates.
Schedule it.
Yeah.
And be loyal. See me, I was doing this shit so long, right? I wanted to. I was hiding it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to show you this 13,000 miles. Is because I was hiding. I would wake up in the morning at 4:00 in the morning because I didn't want people to see me.
Why?
I just thought in our community it was kind of like frowned upon. Like who the hell runs, right? Like, and then to tell you the truth, it's crazy because it was a white person who I ran with. I secretly trained in his run club.
Okay.
And it was this white woman. I called her the Tasmanian Devil. I know she hates me. I'm not sure if she hates me or not for saying that, but she kept running. And then she would come back around and be like, "You guys got this." And usually you want to be like, "Shut the fuck up," like right. But for some reason, every time she came back around, I needed it. I was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "Yo," from there we went from like not knowing each other to like I was like, I think she could be my best friend, because of running. You can run with the person who owns Walmart, and you can run with the person who works at Walmart. No one is above the program.
Right.
Everyone is on the same level.
And they all suffering. Everybody's suffering.
I've been famous for 20 years. I need normal shit. This is my hobby. I look at these guys playing golf. Good luck. Cool. I see you guys connecting. All of my rich friends say, play golf. And I say, you guys got that. This is my hobby. I want to go out there with people, with a white girl named Mary, a black guy from Ghana, and a dude from South Africa, a dude from wherever. And we sit there and we have the most uncomfortable conversations. Hey man, you gonna try to run it under 2 hours? You're gonna try to run it? It makes no sense to nobody else. And I'm like, this is my world.
Right.
This is the world I want to be at. Like, you know what I mean? Like, rapping. Do you understand that I had the toughest shows? Do you understand what it was like being Capone and Noriega? And I just went. I reminded myself. Capone just had a 50th birthday party.
Happy birthday, Capone!
And I went out there. I went out there and I supported him, right? I'm sweating, I'm sorry. I went out there and I supported him, right? And it reminded me of where I come from. Every goon from Left Rack to Queensbridge, they all came out and they all thought I was still that person. They was rudely reminded. I have grown. I am sorry if you didn't, but I have grown. I'm a different person. I got to wake up in the morning and I got to do things. Thank you so much. I got to wake up in the morning and I got to do things. And
I'm not drinking all this drink. I'm not smoking all the
I
smoke.
might still be drinking. Like, you know.
Well, you're definitely
How much? No, but all the
I'm
drink?
definitely smoking, huh?
But
All the drink? You don't
yeah,
drink as much as you used to.
No, I don't drink as much as I used to. But after a race, I celebrate. Yes,
Yeah.
I celebrate. Yeah. But so I like I'm trying to tell you, like, going from Capone and Noriega to N.O.R.E. Now N.O.R.E. I learned from making music with Capone and Noriega. We was making T.O.N.Y. like melodic stuff. I wanted people to dance. I wanted people to see me and party. So I got with these two people from Virginia. They both had on tight shirts, and I listened to them. They listened to me, and we made a classic. And arguably, he's still one of the biggest producers in the world. But then I go from that to falling in love in Puerto Rico. Like I always felt like me rapping was like me representing my black side, but I'm proud to be Puerto Rican. Like I'm so same way I'm proud to be black. I'm proud to be Puerto Rican. And I went, and I remember this like it was yesterday. I remember me asking Enough, Camilo, Alex Sensation, why are you playing reggaeton? Like why? And none of them were. I took my whole career. Do you understand? My whole career when I did reggaeton, all black people basically cut me off. It was like, oh, you want to be Baldy? You want to be Puerto Rican? And now guess what? Everyone has a reggaeton record now. Who closed out the halftime show?
Right. Same industry.
Where do you think that happens from?
Yeah.
You don't think I had anything to do with that? And then look at Bad Bunny. Look at his set. His set had all the flags on there. Where'd you see that before?
Oh,
Boricua,
Morena,
and you know what?
Dominicana.
And recently, like how you've been going through it, you want validation. I've been saying my accolades, and I've been humble so long that when I say my accolades now, people get offended for it. But guess what? If I don't say it, then no one won't say it.
Well, that's the thing. That's hard.
So that's where we relate.
I totally get
I
it.
was against you this whole time, right?
Now you get it.
This whole time. But I understand. No. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is I'm just against just.
No,
with the
I
New
know
York
what you-
thing.
I know exactly
But
what you
I'm
mean.
saying is you're not the only one.
Yeah.
I have to deal with this too. You know what I mean? Like when they look at Bad Bunny and they say, and I didn't get, not one person said, yo, he got that from N.O.R.E.
Yo, shouts to N.O.R.E.
Or shouts to N.O.R.E.
He just played a role in this. The N.O.R.E. You got to give him his props.
And then, like to tell you the truth, there's been a lot of podcasters. There's been a lot. I've missed. Sometimes I don't mention certain people's names and people get offended by it, right? But I'm going to be honest. I think, and I promise you, I was the first one to make podcasting look cool. There was other people who did it,
Yeah.
yes, but they weren't. I'm
Having
not
fun.
dissing them. They
Having
wasn't having
fun.
I was on there smoking. I'm on there drinking. Ace of Spade everywhere. Oh, like I, and then people were, yo, he must have fell off. Why is he podcasting?
Facts. That definitely happened.
Why is he podcasting? Now you can't find a rapper who don't podcast, and I can't get my props. I can't get my little pat on the back. Holy moly, guacamole! Like you're gonna act like I didn't do that?
Facts.
Like that's messed up. I'm saying rapper.
Yeah, no, I know.
Rapper, I'm not saying-
You've given Juan Ep enough props. I
Come on,
appreciate
I
you. He
give
always
you
does.
your props.
Always.
I'm back on the stage.
No, and he'll stop an interview and be like, Juan Ep was first.
Yeah.
Juan Ep was first.
Yes.
But neither one of y'all rappers.
Facts. Not the same thing.
Not the same
No,
thing.
I remember the conversation too, that it was like, N.O.R.E, I guess he's done making music now. I guess he's got to do a podcast now.
And here's what's
Now, but
crazy.
hold on. Do you predate Joe too?
What you said?
Joe
No,
Budden?
Joe was probably right there. He's right there. And rapper that I give it to, Ice-T. Ice-T was the first one. No one, we didn't even know what so I give props, but I want mine as well.
Yeah. That's
but,
fair.
But I give props. Like he was the first one. And now like I enjoy this, man. Like I enjoy seeing rappers turn it right. Like me, I said this recently and it's bugged out. But I recently realized how dope Mobb Deep is, right? And I know what you're gonna say. I know you looking, you're like, what? N.O.R.E, where you been at? I was their competition. I don't want to big up the other team. That's not me.
Right.
I want to win.
Right. And they were the Queens gangster. They were
I recently realized how dope the 90s music was. You know why?
All right, man. Come on, N.O.R.E.
What?
No, he's being serious.
You were there. I know you were too in it.
Playing the game.
You were too in it.
You're not the Chicago Bulls and being a fan of the Lakers.
Right. That's a
You
great.
can't. You can't. I was going at these guys, so I go and I listen to music that came out in my time, and I'm like, I was an asshole. I was like, yo, you didn't listen to this?
Nah.
Like, I was actually playing the game, and that's messed up.
That's the ill realization.
I swear to God, recently I had to go through a whole discography of music and be like,
they first album's fire, ain't it?
who?
I said their first album's fire. Ain't
Mobb Deep's
Mobb
first
Deep.
album?
You mean the second
You know
album?
what?
I mean, second album,
album.
second album.
Juvenile Hell.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
cool.
It was
Kid little kids
Yeah,
out.
but infamous.
Oh, infamous.
Oh my God.
No, they did the. It's the one.
Oh my God, man. So that's. So
That's ill.
I feel you. I feel
But
you.
you know what gave you that clarity, that running, man? That
Yeah.
oxygen, that running,
Yeah.
that doing something different, that getting
Yeah.
outside of the box, getting outside of the matrix, and being honest with how you needed to improve as a human being.
Yeah.
And people ain't doing that work. That's why his podcast, I think, will be good, but he got some work he
But
got to do.
I got to exercise too.
Right.
Well, I think it'll give you a level of clarity too, because that whatever that energy is that you constantly have, and I know you got the baby at home and y'all going through transitions, but whatever that energy is and that you constantly have, you need to realize how dope you are without other people telling you.
That's the whole
the
thing. That is the whole thing.
And there will be moments, just like N.O.R.E had one, I had one, you had one,
Yeah.
where you're like, yo, time out, B.
Yeah.
Nah, but
You're not really doing the knowledge on what I've
What I've-
done.
Right.
And but by the way, many people don't know because they weren't there and they're not on the inside and they don't know how things actually work.
and
You know what I'm
everything's
saying?
been reset on the internet. It's only if has there been proof of it recently in the algorithm.
Right.
Otherwise, it didn't happen. All right, N.O.R.E, thank you for coming by, bro.
Man, thank y'all for
We
having
love you,
me,
man.
Yo, Drink Champs.
Yes. Okay. Drink Champs.
I owe you a visit still.
We just
Oh, yeah.
renewed our deal. And now we are celebrating our 10-year anniversary this month.
Amazing.
10 years of doing it. Yes. I called you immediately. I was worried. You know what's crazy about me and Ebro? Like, people don't know me and Ebro as friends. Like, when everyone was on the, you never heard me say nothing bad about Ebro. I'm talking about the whole city at one point was mad at you, right?
I remember.
Yeah, and that was the only one, because me and him, when he first came to the town, we linked. It was like we was drinking, we was playing pool, we was
Got
just
into a fight with some security
yeah,
guards.
we were, and we had this bond, and I just was like, I kind of was like, I don't know if people would be jealous of that. So we would hang out and wouldn't even take pictures. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Is that a secret friendship?
no, because you know why? He was the PD.
I love.
Nah, yeah.
It was
Right.
different. It was
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
No, I get it.
Yes,
I get
yes,
it.
yes,
It's still
yes,
funny
yes,
though.
And
yes.
that's like hanging with the principal almost. Like,
Yo,
you know
by
what
the
I'm
way,
saying? Like,
by the way, I have a friend
who
at
the hell
WWE.
hangs at the principal?
I have a
office?
friend
You
at
know what I'm saying?
WWE
Like-
who's like that. Who like my friend at WWE who's one of the big bosses now, but we were friends first.
Right.
Now he's like the guy.
Right.
But when we see each other, I'm like, what's good, bro?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to look like I'm just like trying to hang with the guy.
the boss. Right?
Right.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all a question before we get out of here, because you were the boss at one point, and now y'all are equal. What's the difference?
Oh, that's deep.
What's the difference now? There is no difference.
I mean,
No?
listen, Ebro's always going to be a leader. That's the only way to operate with. I realized at some point
Right.
the only way to operate on Team Ebro
Right.
is Ebro's going to take the lead, right?
Right.
So how do you want to facilitate in the team and be comfortable being, whatever role you are in?
All right.
To me, the difference was the bigger transition was him on air from being PD.
Right.
That was because then he's in
I
the room.
haven't, I haven't been program director since 2015.
I didn't know that.
But that was after 8 years of you being my program director.
But how
So it's
does it feel?
And I wasn't program, and I didn't become program director technically until 08.
but people still think
how does it
that.
feel?
07.
How
You
does
were
So
it feel?
recently, he was a program director.
How does it feel to be Phil Jackson to Kobe Bryant? Because no one does what you did. Like, no one goes.
Well, in
Yeah,
small
well, so-
markets they
so-
do.
well,
They don't do
yeah.
it. They don't do it in New
I
York.
didn't know that.
Oh yeah, they don't do it in New York.
Back to New York. Okay.
That's some crazy shit.
No, I think for me it's similar because you're still just kind of making sure things stay on the rails. And the way I try to do things is I'm always trying to like elevate what they're doing more than I am talking about myself. I talk about things I'm passionate about, but I'm not spending a bunch of time talking
You're
about.
annoying in other ways.
Yeah,
Yes.
I antagonize, I trigger,
Yes.
I try to
You was
piss
getting
her
that Jack
off.
Harlow hard.
Yeah.
Oh, you were watching the show.
Holy moly!
Yes,
I was
yeah.
like, yo, what
Nah,
the-
but
I didn't know he was going that
I
hard.
like Jack Harlow, but come on, son.
Monica, like my nigga.
You see?
It can't be. It can't be. It would be so insane. I like as a good white guy, I could not see another good white guy making that decision. That would be crazy.
And at this
What if he's
point,
talking about a girl?
that's what we're hoping.
Okay.
So we're not sure that that's the way.
But that's what the internet was running with, so I just shared it.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And now I hope he never comes out and substantiates that claim. Like, because now he could just avoid.
Oh, he better make up a girlfriend named Monica
find her.
immediately.
Find
Oh
her.
my god.
I think in an interview he did say it was about a girl.
Yeah,
did- okay.
I think in an interview he did say it was about a girl.
immediately.
But also, and you know this, right? From being critiqued from when you decided to make a reggaeton record, right? You had to fully embrace and understand where that music was coming from and why it was important to Puerto Rico.
Right, and why he made an R&B album?
He made an R&B soul album.
And y'all say it's like he found D'Angelo.
No, we did not say that.
No, I said
we
that's how
did
it seemed
not
like
say
he
that.
felt.
We're saying.
heard you say it.
No. I'm saying if he did say that,
Right.
it's even more egregious
Right.
of a foul, right? And so it's a bad execution. He's not singing. The songs ain't strong, and you didn't do the work to embrace the community.
So it's a
that the
full-fledged R&B album.
It's
Oh, it's full-fledged.
yes.
Okay.
And he didn't embrace the Black American community that
Right.
this music comes from.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He just popped in like, "Yo, I want to make this music," and people was like, "Why you?" fam?"
And I can't overstate this though. He then also decided to do the big conversation on the day of. Was it the New York Times with the
two
two
other
white
white
guys?
dudes.
Like, go to the place where they talk about. Ebro, I don't even know which podcast it is. That would be the best place for an R&B conversation.
There's R&B podcasts,
But there's a bunch of them.
Tank has one called R&B Money. Like, you know what I mean?
R&B Money. That would have been go sit with Tank and talk That would have completely.
There's a guy named Terrell Grice who has this huge R&B platform on YouTube and whatever. He's like the R&B guy. Everybody who sings for real sits with him.
But it's also what he said on the podcast, N.O.R.E, that took people somewhere else.
What did he say?
He
I'm
says
sorry.
that.
I
'cause
got
wasn't
black.
here.
I got blacker.
Yeah.
He said what? What?
He said they said the interviewer said Coscarelli goes, and a lot of white artists
Post Malone.
they retreat into white music. And he's like, but you with this move, you seem to like, and he was like, lean into it. And as Coscarelli was going to say it clean for him, he was going to say it clean. And then Jack just jumps out and he's like, I got blacker.
All right.
And people are taking,
People was like, you got blacker.
No, that was,
Like you just, and then he put on the most deaf
Clench.
hat, cocked to the side, and he got the glasses on. Everybody's like, nah, you cosplaying black R&B soul, and for black folks, you know how that go, man. That ain't gonna go well, my guy.
I think everybody has a moment, right, where you just
show your ass.
not show your ass, but you're like I looked like again. I looked at Jazzmatazz, the Guru album, and I listened to it the other day, and I was like, yo, he was out of his mind, bro.
Yeah, no, this wasn't. Why did
I didn't notice that then. You know what I mean?
It had a couple things on it, but it wasn't Gangstar. You could have just kept making Gangstar albums. Though.
Exactly.
Well, and by the way, I liked it.
It was cool.
I was like, it's cool. Like he's really trying to. It's not whack.
All right.
It's not great.
All right.
It's okay.
I looked at all these alternative. I was listening to alternative albums.
Interesting. You listen to Jay and Linkin Park?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Beyonce, her gospel album. No, she has a Spanish album.
Yes, I interviewed her for that.
Yeah,
So
she has
funny.
a
Yes,
Spanish album.
yes.
Yeah, R. Kelly has a jazz album or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I was just listening to all these albums, and I was like, you know what? Every artist kind of has a crazy moment. Mine's was reggaeton.
Right.
It happened to
Honestly, yours worked, and yours worked.
Mine's worked.
But you
later.
also leaned into it, though. You went to Puerto Rico. You work with the
It's
real
also-
reggaeton
and it's in your blood.
I fell in love.
producers.
You don't understand. To this day, like I said, it was so how hard it was to be Capone and Noriega, to have shows, and I used to honestly, this is 1,000,000% honest truth. if someone didn't get stabbed or shot or beat up, I thought my show was whack.
Yeah, totally.
Because that's the music I was making.
Paul Simon always said the same thing.
Yeah? Tell him I said what's up.
Queens.
Yeah, but for me to go from that, and then I went to this party, and I remember Ja Rule was like, he was the hottest person, like 10 million at the time. And I go to my trailer, and Ja Rule was there like, yo, man, I want to see you perform. And I'm like, yo, man, I can't. In my mind, I'm not telling him this. I'm like, I can't fully speak Spanish. Like, how? Why is Ja Rule here? And I'm sitting there, and this is my first this is Homeboy. I came to party, #1 record, and all over, and it's all packed, and I'm like, I'm gonna let my people down. Like, why is this happening to me? And then the promoter goes yeah, man, just so you know, this was Stego's show. So I didn't know who Thego was at the time. So basically, he backed out at the last minute, and then they got just the next dark-skinned Puerto Rican. So I didn't know that though, right? I didn't know that. So I go out. I'm scared to speak because I don't want my Spanish. The words that I do know in Spanish is pretty much how I speak in English. It's broken. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to say that, and I performed, and not one fight happened.
Damn.
And I was like, but I walked around the crowd, and it was something that happened after that, and they start playing this music, and I'm saying, this is the opposite of reggae. This is the calling, and I had that vision, bro. I kid you not. I went to every radio station. I went to every.
You mean it was the opposite of hip hop? You said the opposite of reggae. What you mean?
No. This was reggae's brother.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? His cousin, and I was like. And a little bit different than hip hop, and so I got a chance to live outside of hip hop, but still be in hip hop. But I tell you like this: to be the first, like when I'm bragging or I say, "Yo, I was the first to do this," the reason why being the first is never good. You're always the one that's going to be critiqued.
Yeah.
Or not get your due.
You're always going to be the one. That's why, the
One Up shit.
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
shit. You never get the full thing.
Yeah, that's why and for like I said, for me to see where music is at right now, I literally watched the Super Bowl, and this is going to be really funny. Not really funny, but I watched the Super Bowl, and I was the only black person there, right? I was an establishment, I can't say where. I was at the establishment, I was the only black person there, but then I realized I was the only Puerto Rican there too, as well. And I see certain people feel like that was un-American. Like I saw it. This is my constituents. These are people I deal with, and I saw them look the other way, somewhat try to
side-eye the situation.
You can't take over Puerto Rico and then say Puerto Rico is not America. We use American money.
Got passport.
Yes. Yeah. It's the same. And for me, that let me know that how far we have come, we are still back. There's still certain people who listen to me. Bad Bunny is probably one of the biggest artists
on earth.
Yeah. I went to his concert. He sold out 30,000 every single time.
That's right.
Only Hov could do that. I'm not sure if any other artists. Let me not name other artists because they all got my number and they'll come at me.
But I think he sold out every night for months.
Yeah.
Every
for
weekend.
Months.
Every
2
weekend.
months.
Or every month.
Every weekend for 2 months.
Every weekend for 2 months.
And listen to me. I've been in this music business for 25 years. I have never seen that. I have never seen a turnout. I have never seen people come together and say, we are going to come here and we're going to support this dude. This is amazing what he's doing. And I would be a bozo not to say, man, I saw that. Maybe I didn't see him. I don't have nothing to do directly with his success. But
you saw something though.
If that wasn't, if Oye Mi Canto, let me just tell you something. And I'm a brag before I get out of here just one time. There's 7 radio stations in New York City, correct? You know?
No.
Huh?
What do you mean 7 radio stations?
There's KTU.
Okay.
There's
Z100.
Z100. La Mega Sapega.
Hot 97.
I
Power
believe
5.
I'm still the first artist to be played on all New York stations.
All languages, you mean?
Yeah.
All. Oye Mi Canto. Look it up. Google it.
No, I believe
Def
it.
Jam was running through the building like Kevin Lyles went from take this record and go be independent to bring me my record. Can I big up Hot 97? Can I say something about Hot 97?
Sure, of course.
I believe I'm not sure if it was you who booked me, but I premiered it on the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, all right, cool. Let me get your props. Yeah, y'all booked me.
I was doing Puerto Rican Day Parade from 2003 on.
Yep, y'all booked me. I premiered it. I walked down. I was on the float, and it was record was out 2 days before that, and everyone sung along, and I knew. And it went from 5 spins to 500 spins to 5,000 spins. Not a dollar spent.
Just happened organically.
Same way New Yorkers are proud to be New Yorkers. Latinos, we needed a movement.
Yeah.
Right.
Of
We
course.
needed a movement, and you know what? I sacrificed my whole thing for that. And now that to this day, that record is like 140 million in audience. To this day, people see me in a club, they'll bump into me and they'll be singing that record and looking at me like, hey. And I'm like, yo, dude, you know that's me. Bozo, you singing mines and going at me like that. That record is bigger than me. So that movement was bigger than me, and I sacrificed it. You know, like I said, that party that I went to was Tego party, and I got to realize who Tego was. And Tego was in New York City, and the Dominicans was claiming them. By the way, you always need Dominican support. There's nothing like Dominican support. They are very proud people as well. And so I went uptown to Super O's block, and they were playing Tego on the Dominican block. And I linked with Tego, and Tego did not want to be a part of the record eventually, and it was dope because now me and him are cool. We got together, but then I discovered somebody else who's arguably the biggest next to Bad Bunny, and his name is Daddy Yankee.
Yeah. And
Daddy Yankee be like I'm not saying I put Daddy Yankee on. I'm not saying that. Please, I know the internet. I know how this shit goes. But I introduced him to America. The first time you ever heard reggaeton on BET, first time you ever seen reggaeton on MTV. First time Z100, Hot 97, Power 105, KTU, La Mega Sabega. I sacrificed that, bro. I don't want to keep beating the dead horse, but
you want your flowers. Keep it on.
I want my
You
flowers.
want your
You
flowers.
deserve it. You deserve it.
Because I'm so proud. Like when I wake up in the morning and I hear certain things, when I'm seeing podcasts and I'm seeing all this, I'm like, man, you know, I've done this, and you know what? I'm gonna continue to do this. And
Damn
you
right.
know what? While everybody's podcasting, while everybody's going, I'm gonna drop an album. I got a record right now with Vibes Cartel.
Yeah.
It's like Oye Mi Canto 2054. And I'm gonna have fun. Like I thank y'all for I love our debates, by the way. Like
Always.
I feel like that's real friendship. Like
I agree.
If you ever feel like I'm wrong, you're supposed to. That's what like, you know what I mean? Like, so I love it, and I thank y'all for giving me.
By the way, you weren't wrong.
Well,
Yeah, well,
I'm not. No.
I mean, he could have said it different. He could have said it cleaner.
No, man, listen.
Could've said it cleaner.
Let New York have their moment, man. Let us have our moment.
But can we throw in the couldn't you also just throw in the shouts to my guys, I love them, but it's great to have it sound. You could have thrown in a shout out.
Okay, you know what?
But why though? He was up there doing the glad hand with them, man.
Yes,
He knew.
yes. And I'm gonna be
And he
honest.
wasn't sure of the politics. He's up there. He don't know
Yeah,
what
I
the
definitely-
politics
I
are.
definitely-
And
I
he
was-
got. And wait for it. he got a new record coming out.
Yes,
Of course.
Yes.
I don't even know if he should be doing this interview.
I'm good, man.
Yo, thank you,
man.
no.
Thank y'all.
The way
man.
they
Appreciate
blocked us
that.
on social media.
No, we're back. We're unblocked again.
Hold on.
Yes.
No, before you get over there. That's not real beef. Like you're not beefing with Hot.
No.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
wait. Well,
No,
not
wait.
the not the
Yes.
staff. Not
Okay,
the staff.
okay.
Not the staff.
The company.
The company.
The
okay.
company.
MS.
So no, they don't own it no more.
Oh, venture capitalists own it, right?
Yeah, they got
Okay.
bought. But watch it. They may not support you. Chill.
Okay,
Chill.
okay.
Chill.
I don't know.
You're not. He's not
Don't
picking
get blocked.
sides.
don't know.
Don't
Nori's
pick a
not
side.
picking sides.
Don't
Don't
pick
get
sides.
blocked.
You
But
don't
no,
know
we
none of
have
this.
no issues with anyone who works there.
We love
Okay.
them. We've known them forever.
Yo, that's my guys. I listen every day to them.
Yeah, we support, bro.
We support
This-
them.
this-
Yeah.
I feel like you said you cool with Mero, right?
Super.
Yeah, okay.
And Kaz is my friend. Kaz is at my wedding. Kaz is
Right.
my friend.
And I love Mia and
Mia,
bro.
Right.
Shawnee was with us
Right.
for 10 years. So was
Wow.
Cass
But you
and Juanito.
Yeah, no, the issues are not with them at all. Other people? Oh, there are issues.
Wait, what happened? What did I miss?
No, it's too much.
Wait, you still
There's
going
other
at
stuff.
Juanito?
Oh, you didn't say Juanito?
I said Juanito. I
What'd
didn't
you
say
say?
Juanito.
Yo, come on, man. Can you let Juanito get up, Laura? For God's
No.
sake. N.O.R.E, we love you. Give it up for N.O.R.E, guys. We got to wrap this thing up.
Yeah.